Welcome to the Conscious Branding Podcast. I'm Dr. Andrea Pennington. If you are a heart-centered, soul-conscious entrepreneur, author, or speaker, and you'd like to increase your impact by becoming an authentic personal brand, you're in the right place. Today's episode is all about explaining what makes you unique. This is such a hot topic among the soul-inspired entrepreneurs who tell me that they don't want to come across as bragging or showing off, yet they're tired of being passed over because no one knows how amazing their services and products are. Can you relate? Well, this episode of the Conscious Branding Podcast is going to help put those fears to rest. So, what is the vibe that your brand is emitting? Does it represent the awesome sauce of you? Well, let's talk about your USP, the business term for your unique selling proposition. These days, it's important to be conscious and deliberate about putting forth an authentic brand identity, especially when you want to get noticed by TV producers or potential employers. So your brand identity is not about what you do. It's about how you do, what makes you unique, and what it means to you and to others. Your brand identity will basically give us a hint about the type of experience we will have with you. Your brand identity shows up in all of your online postings, your websites, and social networks, as well as your printed marketing materials. So it's really ideal to have your business cards, your websites, even your videos and your bios on social media all point to what makes you unique, how well you get results, and the overall experience that we can expect when working with you. And that's when you'll gain mastery in your personal branding. The goal is to be seen as the glorious gift to the world that you truly are. But don't worry, personal branding is not about bragging for the sake of puffing up your ego. Although puffery can sometimes be part of the game when well played, where you highlight your personal and professional success. And that's done merely to communicate why you are worth paying attention to. Now, many of my clients and business students think they can just present their business card or their CV to be seen for who they are. But with so many candidates applying for the same job and so many experts wanting TV exposure, you've got to highlight your success and your strengths in order to get attention for even an initial phone call, let alone a job or a TV gig. So be sure to communicate the types of results you get, the problems you solve, and some success stories that illustrate why you're different, why you're better than the thousands of other candidates out there. All right, it's time to take some action. Number 1, make a list of the results achieved from working with you or your products. Number 2, what problems are you successfully solving? Write them down. Number 3, write down 3 success stories of people who were positively impacted by you or your company. Now, how would you highlight your USP to get TV, radio, and internet exposure? Now, this one is important because when you don't take conscious steps to create a brand that is in line with your personality, values, and strengths, you risk blending in with the crowd or misrepresenting yourself, none of which will result in the positive impact you wish to make in the world, and it certainly won't inspire a top blogger or TV or radio show producer to call on you. For example, by just stating what you do by listing your job title, you leave the interpretation up to your audience. This leaves no impression of why you're special or valuable, and it's bland and too general. You'll find that your materials don't correspond to your ideal client. That is, they don't appeal to your niche. Now, there's more on speaking to your niche in another podcast. People are drawn to unique offerings. If you just put out to the world what you are without defining your character, your personality, and your unique talents, we're left just guessing with so many other experts online. And if you don't have a clearly defined brand identity, the media producers and potential clients won't choose you or they won't call you specifically. Now, in my case, I was on TV for every single day for years, but I was mainly just a doc-in-the-box basic TV host. Now, when I opened a holistic wellness center and spa, I had to rebrand myself. And later, when I wanted to focus on holistic healing of trauma, self-love, and resilience, I branded myself yet again. I'm a master of reinvention, and you can do it too. Now I teach my clients and my students how to create a brand identity that's in line with your passion, your goals, and your personality. And that's how people will connect with you, your message, and your offerings. And that's how you'll engage them to stay connected to you over time. And that's what I did for my own brand. If you look at my appearances on the Oprah Winfrey Show, the first time and last time, you'll see a pretty big difference in my overall presentation and my confidence and energy. So when you're aiming for big media or an upgraded job profile, then the stakes get higher. So you need to be consciously putting forth who you really are in your branded materials and appearances. Ready to take some more action? Well, it's time to make a list of what makes you unique. Number 1, list 3 adjectives to describe your personality. Number 2, what do you do in an innovative or alternative way that is special? And number 3, what awesome features to your approach to life or business do people commonly say that they like? Take the action lists that you completed and be sure that they are brought up as you share your story, your success, and your brand goals. I hope you enjoyed this short podcast. If you did find it helpful, then please subscribe and leave a 4 or 5-star review. This will help me increase the visibility of this show so we can impact more people's lives. Until we meet again, please remember that you are a gift to the world. So embrace your unique talents and share your presence with passion. Ever wish you could run your marketing copy, website design, or sales ideas by a trusted professional in branding and marketing? You can. Join the Authentic Personal Branding Bootcamp and get instant access to online video course material and live coaching and group feedback sessions every month with me. It's the perfect combination for do-it-yourself training plus implementation support. You'll quickly learn how to brand, market, and promote yourself in the global marketplace with confidence, clarity, and authenticity. Visit makeyourmarkglobal.com to join now, and I'll see you on our next live feedback session.